The Seed of Compassion by the 14th Dalai Lama. I was born in Tibet. In my childhood, I stayed with my mother for most of the time. While my mother cooked, I would play in the yard with scorpions. I would sit on the roof of our house. It was the perfect place to watch the mountains. We would plant crops, but those were not the only seed we planted. My mother planted the seed of compassion. By the example she set, she raised me by the diet of love. Although my mother could not teach me to read or write, I learned so much from her. She always treated me with kindness, but she was this way with everyone. My mother gave whatever food she stored to those in need. In this way, she tended the seed of compassion inside of me. She showed me that it was possible to treat all people with warm-heartedness. When I was almost 3, some monks were searching all over the country for the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. One day they came to my village. No one in my family could have expected that I was a child. But after passing lot of tests, the monks were sure that they had found the Dalai Lama. So I made the journey to Lhasa in a caravan. In Lhasa, my education began and my days filled with studies. As I trained to be a monk, I studied many subjects. On my personal time, I loved to puzzle over how things worked. One topic that I loved was compassion because of the seed that had been planted by my mother. I have many responsibilities in my life, but making the world more compassionate place is the most important one. Compassion is based in the mind. But the material world is based only in the 5 basic senses. That's why we give importance on material things. It pushes us to be competitive with the people around us. Only humans have the ability to train the mind. It is what makes us different from all other animals. And it is where the seed of compassion thrives. This goal is within everyone, but it is stronger in children. Children are like sprouts. The seed of compassion is within every child. It is a part of nature, and it flourishes because of love. From self-confidence compassion grows. And from compassion, strength blooms. Compassion is not the sign of weakness. It is the sign of strength. When you approach someone with true warm heartedness, they can feel it. Doing so brings more joy to you and them. There are many simple ways to bring more happiness to the world. When someone disagrees with you, rather than think they are mistaken, you must ask, why must they feel this way? When someone is upset or hurt, you can busy yourself with your own concern, or you could ask, what could I do to help them? These questions may not come immediately, but just as you gradually learn to read, you can build compassion day by day. It takes practice, and even when you slip and don't make the compassion choice, you could always try again tomorrow. We cannot change the past. We can learn from it. Otherwise, it is beyond our control. But the future we can change. You already have the tools needed to build a compassionate world. The end.